Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't worth spilling your drink. Everything's gonna be.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Not Bad. This is episode 35. Wow, 35 weeks of this. It's actually been a little longer because there's a couple weeks there I didn't do anything, but around Christmas time, but pretty cool, 35. Not bad, huh? Well, let's start right into it. And I'm going to start off with probably one of my favorite, one of the first and favorite channels that I started to watch when I started watching YouTube. And it's Toyman Television. And we're talking about the Lucien Cutoff. And if you aren't subscribed to Toyman Television, you're really missing out on some awesome YouTube videos. This guy just... He can tell a story, that's for sure. And this episode is a cool one, and it's a history lesson of a terrific railroad accomplishment. And it's very, very interesting. And that is the reason I put it on here this week is so that you maybe get introduced to Toyman if you're not already introduced to him. Toyman Television. So definitely check him out. Not bad. The next one I want to talk about is Bill Christopher, a rail speeder adventure. I'll tell you what, this video is from about 5 years ago, but wow, what fun to watch. So informative about speeders and they have the organization that they belong to. There's a whole organization of people that own speeders, and it helps them so that if you would happen to buy a speeder and put it on the railroad tracks or something, they help you get clearance and when you can go and when you can't go. And it's, I'll tell you what, you watch the video, you want one. I know I'd like to have one. That'd just be a lot of fun. But yeah, check it out. It's really a good story. I think you'll really like it. Bill Christopher. And I will put all the links to these channels in the description so that it'll be easy for you to find them. And you can see you can watch the same thing that I'm watching. The next one is Youngstown Steel Heritage. More scenes from J&L's 58's first run. This is very cool. I have to go into the archives and watch what they did to build this thing. But they built their own steam engine. And wow. Wow. And this one here is their maiden run. And I'll tell you what, really not bad. I mean, from what it looks to me, it's like they made their own steam engine so that they can run an excursion train. It looks like what they're going to try to do. And I'll tell you what, yes, not bad. Youngstown Steel Heritage is the name of the channel. The next one is Kenny Hunt. East Bluff Terminal Railroad Operation Night. 3/26/19. All I can say is, wow, what scenery. The trains are no slouch either, but you really got to check it out. Just knocks your socks off. Very, very not bad. The next one is Kathy Simon, honoring our Vietnam vets. I can't say enough for our vets. This is a pictorial and a rail fanning video, but it really salutes to our veterans. She's pushing more toward the Vietnam veterans, but all veterans, you know, we can't do enough for them. And by putting trains and memorials out to honor them is nice. But the ones that are living, man, tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Thank you for your service. You see a vet, you know, usually you can spot vets, a lot of vets with their, they usually, a lot of them proudly wear their hats and stuff like that. And you're in a diner or something and you see them over there eating, pay for their lunch. Do something nice like that and go over and tell them how much you appreciate what they did for you. Because, well, especially these vets that have went to war and the things that they sacrificed for us is just unbelievable. So thank you, Kathy, for this video. It was really great. It was definitely not bad. Matter of fact, it was better than not bad. So, thank you. The next one we're going to go to is Mario Sergio. Now, if I get this butchered up, it's I guess it's in Italian or whatever, but it's Teste di Duplex da MRS in Mbek. Sounds like I'm talking backwards, don't it? But this is a testing of a consist, which with a load of mixed freight, and it's no joke there. I'm going to tell you, I might not be able to speak the language or write the language, and I don't mean to make no fun of it, but I'll tell you what, this is a very, very cool video and a very nice layout. You definitely want to check it out. It is definitely a not bad video. The next one is my friend Randy at RDNT. How I make a pine tree. Now this is a nice tutorial to make an easy, and when I say easy, I'm telling you, you don't get no easier than what, and he shows it right out, never speaks a word through the whole thing. He just shows it, and he writes on the screen what to do, but it's pretty easy, pretty simply. And this way you can make a bunch of pine trees for your layout real cheap, and it'll look great. I plan on using this method. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy. I'm sure you saw it probably from another YouTube, because there's so many tree tutorials out there. But I just thought it was great. You put one out, and it looks great, and I like it. Thanks, Randy, from RDNT. That stands for Randy's Diorama and Trains. Does nice work. Watch his channel. The next one is, wait till you get this name, Moldy Raspberry. Layout Extension Part 7, Yorkshire Dales Model Railway. And this is an awesome video of making and a retaining wall for his layout. And it turns out terrific. It looks fairly simple to make. I thank him so much for sharing it. And his layout, not bad. And the tutorial was definitely not bad. So I'm telling you to check it out. Moldy Raspberry. One of our friends from across the pond. The next one is Need for Life. This is the name of the thing. One of the finest and most detailed railroad layouts in HO scale 4K UHD. It's definitely a must-see and impressive. I can't say a whole lot more than what the title says, and it's really nice train scenery, and scenery. It's I'll give you a hint. It's a logging layout, and it definitely somebody knows what they're doing. Not like me. But it looks really good. Not bad. The next one I have is William A. Aprilish 4x8 switching layout update. I have featured this William's layout before on the show, and I'm showing it again because, well, and this is his latest update. He has a layout, and it is strictly a switching layout. I mean, that's all it does is you switch and take to your different industries, and it is so cool, so cool. And the scenery is actually really good, and he's still working on it. I mean, it ain't completed, but wow, it really is cool. And he shows some new stuff that he put on, and it just, every time I see his layout, I just like, this is so impressive, so impressive. So definitely watch William A. And that's all for so much for the shout outs. I do want to remind everybody, except for the Railfan videos of the week, which we'll get to in a second, but I do want to remind everybody this Tuesday is On Track Tuesday, and it normally would be my week, but I switched with Tom. And Tom told me that he is definitely going to make it this week. So this week, tune in to ATSF Ventus Spur and Scaler Tuesday night at 7 o'clock for On Track Tuesday. And you get to see my friend that you haven't seen for a while. Sorry, Tom. But you get to see our friend Tom. He'll probably be in his truck, I would think. We'll have to wait and see. 7 o'clock Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Check out On Track Tuesday. Okay, now we'll go to the Railfan video of the week. And this week, I think we're going to go to Middle Tennessee Railfan. TCRM 6902 leading excursion train back to Nashville. Okay? Now, this is an excursion train. It's not a steam engine. But, wow. So, he got some really great camera shots. And I think it's a very cool video. Railfanning at its best. So, to Middle Tennessee Railfan, you get the Railfan video of the week. And I have 3 runners up this week. One is Scott Tapel. Sorry if I butchered your name up. Spelling's right up here. Okay. The CNUR7 rolling down weedy hidden track. I like that video. It came real close to being the Railfan video. Like all these did. The next one is Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. CSX mixed freight travels under Interstate 70. Very cool. Very cool. And last is my friend at Gooseland Railroad. And he's railfanning. And it was at 3/26/19. And that's our Railfan videos of the week. So, now we get to the question of the week. And last week's question was, what do you enjoy most in the hobby? Now, I thought it would really make you think, and I didn't get the response as much as I thought I would, but what I'm finding out, and from the thing, and I'm not going to go through this week and read out a whole bunch because there wasn't a whole lot being said. There was a few people that said, and put their comments out. But overall, I'd say what most people enjoy about the hobby is two things. Scenery. I love doing scenery, which that also, I'm going to lump that in with structure building, but scenery is what they like to do the most, and operations. Those are the two favorite things to do on a railroad, is from what I got from my little poll. There was some people that says they like laying track. Don't know why. That ain't my favorite thing. And bench work, I think, is at the bottom of the list. But, you know, hey. So, we'll go from there. In my mind, I'm going to read some of the comments. I'm reading them right off the computer screen, but you can't see right now. So, we're going to read the comments. First comment, some of the comments. First one I have is from Vinny, BNSF 6951. And he writes, two of his favorite things to do on the layout is run op sessions first. That's his first thing. And the second is scratch building. Who would have ever guessed that Vinny would, one of his favorite things would be scratch building? Huh? Thanks for commenting, Vinny. Deeply appreciated. George's Sunbelt says, building kit bashing structures is his favorite thing so far. He said he hasn't gotten far enough to do a lot of scenery, but he really thinks he's going to like it. Let's see here. Ty's Model Trains. He says, my favorite thing about the hobby is surprising. Doing the scenery is nice and relaxing to me, and it brings more realism to the layout. And now that I have a job again, I'll be able to do more scenery and track laying also. Maybe, just maybe, a new locomotive or two. Keep up the great work and have a blessed day. Well, thank you, Ty. And I wish you all the best at your new job. And I hope you make lots of money so you can do lots of scenery, make lots of videos, and keep me entertained too. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get another one. So, I think that's all we're going to read out today. And I thank you for being patient with me. Now, this week's question is, what, if you have a DCC system, what is your favorite DCC system? Or what do you use? Let's put it that way. Instead of saying what's our favorite, what do you use? And why did you choose it? Okay. I personally am going to be using an NCCE system. And mainly because, well, it was a gift to me. Okay. That's the main reason. But if I was to purchase one, I'd probably purchased it too. Just from what everybody says is how easy it is to operate. And that is what I need most, is something easy. Okay, because I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box, you know. So, especially when it comes to electronics. So, that's what I would probably say. So, I'm looking forward to see your comments. And let's go to the depot. Okay? See you there. Okay, here we are. We're back at my little diorama I put. You know, yeah, I've changed the name from At the Depot to On My Layout. Huh? I think that's a good idea. Maybe from now on we're going to call it On the Layout. Okay? Now, because this is basically what I'm doing. I'm showing you each week of a little bit of something that I'm doing or got or did something for my layout. So we're back on the layout here. And we got my little foundry type thing here. I think I'm going to stick with the idea that this is a foundry. And we're going to go with that. And I think it's found its permanent home there too, because I kind of like that right there. And just need to finish up some more scenery on it and that, but you know how that works. But anyhow, I got my favorite engine here today. And I'm going to start it up here in a little bit here and bring it around here and show you a new car that I had got. Wrong direction. And we'll stop it there. I think that's good. Yeah. That little hopper right there I got off of eBay this week. It was kind of a surprise, just out of the clear blue. I decided to bid on this. Let me get a close up here for you. And it was on there, and it didn't look like anybody was bidding on it. And so I threw a bid on it, and I'll be son of a gun if I didn't get it. And it's a nice looking Nebraska Consolidated hopper. I believe it's an Athearn, but don't quote me on that. Okay? But it's got some nice detail to it, and I sure like it, and I'm going to add it right into my hopper fleet. So, and it's starting to get pretty big. There's only, I think, one of the hoppers that I don't have on here that I've got, and that was the one that Sparky sent me, and I try not to pull it out. For one, it doesn't like my curves, and two, I want to keep it nice because Sparky gave it to me. So I cherish that. Thank you again, Sparky. But this one here came from eBay. So without further ado, let me wrong way. Let me before I get this thing rolling around here, let's show you how the top got some nice detail. Some nice detail in there, huh? Look at that. You can even see the number plates there, huh? You could actually read them. I didn't notice that before. Man, that's not bad, huh? Oh, here I go. I'm going to start giggling. Anyhow, let's do this. Let me put this back down here. And we're going to start this thing up. And let's get the train rolling. There we go. Yep, I got the train rolling. Oh, I forgot I put it on that one. Now, I haven't run on that track for a long time, so this might be interesting. And we already have a derailment. Houston, we have a problem. Alright folks, I just want to say thank you for watching my show. And we got to have a problem again here. Where'd my track cleaning car go? It's clear over there. Wherever it is right there is what's causing the problem. And that Alberta car don't like it.